with Tim Black. Yes, I am coffee. Coffee with Tim Black. Happy Friday to you, people. Happy Friday to you. I hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. It's your man, Tim Black. Welcome to this edition. It is an addiction of Coffee with Tim Black. This show, of all my shows, are sponsored by TimBlackTV.com and Tim Black Coffee. Get yourself some Tim Black Coffee. Now that I got all the nice stuff out the way, let me get right to the point of this broadcast. We have some people that are demonstrating in various cities across the country, 10 cities the last time I checked, and these people are very upset about the outcome of the presidential contest, the general election. At least that's what it would appear on the face of this issue. Now, I'm reading reports that maybe some of these people are plants. Some of these people were sent there to protest. The police are now calling these protests riots. I've seen some footage that looks a little riot-esque. But here's the thing that's really got me teed off. See, I love emotion, you know. I love getting into a situation and telling how I feel and wearing my heart on my sleeve and getting serious and communicate that energy to you. So I'm not one of those people that have a problem with people expressing themselves. I wish more people would express themselves. But we have to do it constructively, don't we? See, I fail to understand where this is all going. Maybe if you could articulate that to me, what you're trying to do. I see people like Sean King saying we're holding protest. You know Sean King, formerly of Black Lives Matter. Now, I like you, Sean. I do, sir. And I didn't intend to go there on this video. I don't use a script, sir. I just speak from the heart. Here's my thing. It appears that you're pissed off about the election. And it appears people are pissed off about Trump. Why weren't we holding rallies and protests when we were trying to stop Hillary Clinton from becoming the nominee? See, all these people fell in line, Sean. They fell in line. Now we got Barbra Streisand talking about leaving the country. Now we got Miley Cyrus talking about leaving the country. Now we got Jon Stewart talking about leaving the freaking country. One word. Leave. Leave. Get out. If that ain't the epitome of rich people privilege, rich bastards talking about, well, I'm a millionaire, I'm just going to leave. Well, you know what? Just go ahead and leave then. Because you know what? The rest of us have to deal with what's going on here in this country. We have to deal with the aftermath, and most of you were silent when they nominated Hillary Clinton, and which gave us Donald Trump. Now, if you didn't want Donald Trump, you should have voted. I'm Bernie or bust. Here goes my vote certificate right here. Where were you? And what would you like to replace Donald Trump with exactly? Hillary Clinton? You can't be serious. See, that's the thing. We got to have an end game. We can't just be like, it's crazy, I'm pissed off, I'm mad, I'm angry. And then what? What are we doing? What are we doing? And to the alt-right, the right-wing folks out there that are talking crap about the alt-left, listen to me. I don't buy into all of this separation, delineation, okay, of people. We are just human beings. But let's not forget, when the alt-right bombs abortion clinics and shoots doctors, you don't say a word. So shut up now. I'm talking. Let's not act like this is something that is only belonging to a certain group of people. When people get upset, when they have no voice, they act out. I know. Now, what do we do going forward? Well, I know what we don't do. We don't preemptively complain about something that hasn't even happened yet. Oh, nothing. It's not. He's not even in office yet. And you know what? I don't believe in my heart of hearts that Trump will actually deport families from this country. I just don't believe it. He's already backpedaling on that. But What pisses me off is that Obama was deporting people. They called him the deporter-in-chief. And most people were silent about it like it wasn't happening. But it was. And don't tell me, I've had Obama supporters say, well, all those people, they were criminals. This goes to show how brainwashed you are. A lot of those people, their only crime was being here illegally. So if you didn't protest Obama doing it, you're already protesting Trump, who hasn't done it. And don't get me wrong, this guy said some vile, disgusting things that I don't agree with, but I also don't agree with the way the media covered it and looked at this statement and looked at that statement and gave this thing more leverage and did this thing to get more ratings. They are the enemy, in my opinion. So there's like two sides of this issue, and what I try to do is be real. Real. That's all I try to do here. These protests need to stop because they're counterproductive. Not because you don't have a point. Don't like the Electoral College? I hated superdelegates. Look at me. I was rooting for the only candidate that could actually lead America in the direction I thought it should go. And they use superdelegates to crush them. Now, these same people are complaining because they feel that the Electoral College needs to go away because Hillary Clinton lost. Well, Hillary Clinton never would have had a chance to run if we could have got Jon Stewart to do his freaking job. If you're a voice of the people, you got to speak. You think I want to be speaking on this issue now? A lot of people are going to hate me for it because they want me to be one way. They don't realize the truth is always this way, that way, the other way. It's never, if you know what? If people are always on one side of an issue, they're lying to you. They are tools. There is never a human being does not feel one way about everything. Not if they're genuine. Not if they're real. So Barbara Streisand, Miley Cyrus, Jon Stewart, get the hell out. We don't need that right now. They got fake stories that they're planning about people being hurt because they're Muslim. They aren't even true. Are you going back and retracting those statements? You're only making things worse. And I'm not saying there aren't some Islamophobic, racist idiots out there, but they were already out there, man. At least now we know they're there, and now we can deal with it. Now we can galvanize. Now we can build something with everyone. But let me tell you one thing before I let you go. The reason why we have such a rejection of Hillary Clinton is not just all the things. I wrote an article in Huffington Post. Please go check it out. If Obama would have focused more on poor people, these people that you see, these people, a lot of them, I'm not talking about the young people. I'm talking people that voted, that put Trump in office. They were just hurting, man. They were just hurting. I tried to say it yesterday in the video, kind of joking manner, but I'm just going to say it simple and plain. If you never recovered from the 2008 crash and you saw your job leave and you got a president in office not taking care of that for you, forget the banks, forget the corporations. I'm talking about for the people. People were angry. And a lot of people who voted for Obama in 12 and 08 voted for Trump just because they wanted change. They didn't want the same policies to continue. It's not just race, but if you listen to MSNBC and CNN, that's what you'll think. I'm all about movements. I'm all about us building. I'm all about us going forward. I really am. But I will not sit back and allow you to be lied to and fooled and do nothing and say nothing. It's not my style. It's not what I'm in this for. I'm in this to speak the truth. Stop the protests. There are better ways to handle this. Trump hasn't bombed anyone. He hasn't deported anyone. Obama did. Now go to D.C. and talk to him about what he's been doing for 8 years. Go do that. And I'm a black man saying it. It's true. But when you make it just about Trump, you make it racial. You are protesting words that were spoken with no action. You can't preemptively protest something that hasn't even happened yet. And besides, they're not going to uninstall a freaking president-elect because you complain and burn cars. I needed you months ago fighting Hillary and we wouldn't be here. Some of you were there. So the people that were there, I'm not talking to you, but I'm yelling for you then. We should have stopped this train before it crashed. So now I want to see what Trump's going to do. Now I have no, look, it's over. It's freaking over. It is over. Now what do we do? Now what do we do? It's over, man. I did hundreds of videos on it. Sorry you weren't listening. Back in May when I said, hey, electing Hillary is electing Trump. These people are crazy. What are you doing? And you did it anyway. That's it. Sorry, it's not a kumbaya moment. But there are enough people in this country who want change. And you know what's going to happen? If Trump does not help the poor, the middle class, the black folks, the Latinos, the Asians, the Native Americans, then we're all going to band together, aren't we? Because we're all going to have something in common. But please, we should use it constructively. Not this way. And I was in Philly. And I was in D.C. I've been on the front lines. But you know what? I didn't burn, destroy, no reason to. We were fighting against what we knew would happen, and that's why we were fighting, right? Why are you shocked? Let's work together on this. Let's work together. And to those celebrities that came out supporting Hillary and now talking about crying and leaving, taking your multiple millions of dollars and going to Switzerland. You do that anyway. Meanwhile, us poor folks and working folks will sit here and try to make it work. Because that's what we do. I'd like to pay respects to the veterans. I forgot that was the way I wanted to start this rant. The best way to show respect for a veteran is to stop making so damn many of them. And Hillary would have made a lot more vets for no other reason than to make money. So what would you have us install in place of Donald Trump? Happy Veterans Day.